Good morning, guys. We just had some snow yesterday, and it was Easter yesterday. So I wish we could be in school and we could be talking about all of your Easter surprises that maybe you got in your basket, or maybe that where you hunted for your eggs. Maybe you hunted for them in the snow. That would be cold. And maybe some of you did them the day before. But we're not at school. And so the biggest thing to remember is that Jesus is alive and he's always with us. And that is the biggest part of the story of Easter that I want to make sure that you guys have in your hearts, that Jesus is always with you and that he is alive. And some people say he is risen indeed. That means he is with us and he is definitely alive. So when I ended my last video, I asked you to think about what letter we might be on. So we've done Q, R, S, T, U. And then do you see what that is a picture of? That is a picture of a umbrella. Can you say umbrella? Umbrella. And so I'm going to show you the picture of who we're going to be doing next. This is Umber Umbrellabird. Umber Umbrellabird. And you'll have to excuse Miss Christie's voice. It's getting scratchy. Did you know I'm still coughing? It's so silly. So this is Umber Umbrellabird, and it goes, So you're going to pretend you have your umbrella. Get your umbrella on top of your head, and then you're a bird. And so you're going to have a wing, and you're going to go, and then switch your umbrella bird, your umbrella, and your other wing, and you're going to go, You can stand up and do Umber Umbrellabird standing. You can do it when you're sitting. And Umber Umbrellabird, this is the letter U. And Umber Umbrellabird has two sounds. Remember how A, E, I, O, and now U have two sounds. And so sometimes Umber Umbrellabird is going to say U, 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 U. And he's also going to say Umber Umbrellabird says and you. It is a hard sound. Writing the letters pretty easy though. You're going to start at the top and make a line down and a curve and back up. Let's do that again with our cloud writing. Ready? Start at the top and you go down, curve up, down, curve up. And that is making your U. Umber Umbrellabird is going to have a little bit of feathers up here on top that you can cut and make lots of feathers. He's going to have some wings that you're going to put on your Umber Umbrellabird. Umber Umbrellabird lives in a rainforest. He lives in the jungle. So think of what a jungle looks like. Think of what is in a rainforest. That's where the Umber Umbrellabird lives. This is a real bird. Look at that plume. He has a plume on top of his head like Queenie Quail, as you can see there. He has a plume. And he has a red batch of feathers there that you could color red on your Umber Umbrellabird. That is called his wattle. That's his wattle on his throat. On his throat, he has a wattle. He has black feathers, and he lives in Central and South America, and he lives in a rainforest. So make sure you add some of those details, and maybe an umbrella for your Umber Umbrellabird. This is your uppercase, and there's your lowercase. I'm going to read you the book called Underpants for Ants. Look at that. Underpants for Ants. I bet you didn't know underpants started with U. Underpants for Ants. Nan sells fancy fans and lamps. Here's Nan. She sells handbells, clamshells, and pans and stamps. Nan is busy, isn't she? But customers just stay far away. And so she knits and sits all day. There's Nan. She's sitting in her rocking chair, isn't she? One cold night, Nan lights a candle, and she grabs a small pan by the handle. As she pours soup from a can, a gang of ants leap out of the pan. We sneaked in from the freezing storm, and we're sneezing now. Please keep us warm. Chew! Look at him sneezing right there. I wonder if they were in the storm that we had last night. Hot water bottles would be nice. Our bottoms feel as cold as ice. Oh, those poor ants. They're freezing. I can help you, Nan declares. I have yards of yarn to spare. Look at him right there. Look at his little face. I'll knit you something warm to wear. What does it look like Nan's going to knit them? Maybe a scarf? Let's see. Thin or thick, just take your pick. She's now giving them a choice of which yarn they want to use. I can knit it double quick. There she is, knitting and knitting. Nan's whiskers twitch and her needles click. Just watch. She is finished in a tick. She is a quick knitter. Handmade underpants. How grand. Look at that. She made them some underpants. Is that silly or what? Look at how happy they are in their new underpants. I'm roasting. I'm toasty. Oh, thank you, Nan. Look at all those silly ants in their underpants. Soon bugs are hopping up the hill. Hop, hop, hop up the hill. Nan's shop is full, and so is her till. There's the store of Nan. Nan gets a snug hug from all of the ants. There they are hugging her. I wish I could be hugging you guys right now. Pretend I'm Nan, and you guys are all the little ants. Remember how we have our air hugs? Thank you for our wonderful, wonderful underpants. They are so happy singing their song. So, Miss Christie has not made you underpants for your class, but I read you underpants for ants. Is that a silly story or what? Very silly. In a couple of days, we'll read a little bit more about my U book, maybe, and we'll probably read about Umbrellarbird's umbrella. It's a really good story also. But I just wanted to get you started on your Umbrellabird. Remember, and you, because you has two sounds. He says his name for one, you, like for ukulele. And for unicorn starts with U. And umbrella is a sound. So U has two sounds. And I will be talking with all of you in a couple of days. Hopefully you get to go outside and enjoy the snow. It is still snowing. I'm in Miss Carrie's office right now because I am calling parents, and we're doing your parent-teacher conferences. And I've talked with some of you on the phone, and hopefully I'll talk with a few more of you in a little bit. And I'm talking about how good listeners you guys are, and how good you are at learning, and keep learning with your mom.